Dad, please don't be hiding anything from me. He's not lying to me. He said he'd never lie to me again. This is Dad. Who's the woman in the hospital bed holding the baby? This is not Viki. Wilmington General Hospital, June 1963. Emily, Leo, and Christine on the happiest day of our lives. Viki's my mother, then who is this woman holding the baby?
Well, how are we going to explain our presence to Clint and Viki? They're going to come over to the table right after the show.
Just tell them you're here looking for a new act for the club you're opening up in the hotel. Invite them to join us at some little club down in the village that features a new singer.
And what if they accept?
Then we'll find a little club in the village that features some new singer.
Thank you all very much. And now, to do something entirely different, is there somebody in the audience who would dare to be hypnotized? Now, I swear to you that I have never put anyone in a trance that I could not break. Furthermore, I swear to you I'll never let the person say, do, or reveal anything that he wouldn't reveal in his conscious life. Now, is there anybody in the audience who dares to reveal his past?
I'll volunteer.
I would prefer a gentleman.
You said anyone.
Go and sit down.
Why, is this a setup, Mr. Clare? Why, do you have a plant in the audience? Is that why you don't want me to participate?
No, of course not.
Fine, then prove it to the audience by using me as your subject. Don't we all want the man to accept my challenge and prove he's not a fake?
You are ruining my reputation.
Not if you hypnotize me, I'm not. All right, I suppose Mr. Clare's plant better come up on the stage right now then, all right?
Ladies and gentlemen, will you please all be quiet while I put this subject into a trance? You are playing a very dangerous game, Mrs. Buchanan. I will not be responsible for what happens.
I'll take full responsibility.
Very well. Sit down. Keep your eyes on this object and concentrate on my voice. Block everything else from your mind. You are beginning to fall asleep. Your eyes are getting very droopy. It is hard to keep them open. Your body is relaxing. That's right. Your body is relaxing. You're beginning to fall asleep. Your eyes are closing. You're falling into a deep,
You're right
deep
about things falling into
sleep.
place. I can't believe our luck, Michael. This is going to be easier than I'd ever dreamed.
Relax. Sleep.
Tonight, the American Agenda, problems and solutions to the important issues that matter to Americans. The new way to look at the news on ABC's World News Tonight with Peter Jennings. Ho, ho, ho. it's Balky Claus. Don't miss A Perfect Stranger's Christmas. Then it's hard to keep secrets in a full house. And later at 10, 9 Central, Nintendo Fever. John Stossel investigates the real reason why the season's hottest video game can't be found in the stores. On 2020 tonight. Lucy and Scotty set Bobby up for a fall. Stay tuned for General Hospital following an ABC News brief next.
Hi, Christine, I was just closing up.
Please, it'll only take a minute. I need your advice.
I told Mary Lynn I was going to be at this Christmas party for Fraternity Row. That's why I closed up early.
Can't you be a little late?
Tomorrow you're going to be a lot late.
I don't know what to do. I don't know who to talk to.
What's the matter?
I don't think Vicky's my mother after all.
As you listen to me, you will relax more and more. Now, Victoria, this is your last chance. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Are you absolutely positive you can face the dark mysteries that are hiding in your subconscious? Very well, then I must warn you. I have no idea what hidden truths lie lurking in your mind, and I will not take responsibility for what happens. Ladies and gentlemen, you have before you a woman whose memory is like a slate, and many years of joy and happiness, sorrow and pain are written there. But a portion of that slate is wiped clean, and tonight I'm going to restore that portion with the power of hypnosis. Slowly and carefully, I'm going to draw aside the curtain and help this lady bring forth the knowledge she is so desperately trying to find.
Knowledge that will help us find a Turner.
Along with everybody else in this nightclub.
What do you mean?
If Lysander brings forth any of Vicky's eternal memories, we're going to end up sharing that gold with everybody in here.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll be the only ones that will understand what she's talking about. Looks like he's got her under.
Listen to me, Victoria. Let my voice guide you back over the years, further and further back. Back to the spring of 1963, and that secret that is locked deep inside your mind.
Here's what to do when you don't find the rainbows in this time. Here's where you go when it looks like the rain won't end. Don't cry. I'll give you tomorrow. Let me be the one to share it with. And each day that follows, 'cause we only have one life to live.
One Life to Live, brought to you by new
Ladies
Charter
and
Control
gentlemen,
Act.
my subject is hypnotized and totally in my power. She's been in my power for 25 years. When she was 17 years old, her father came to me and asked to erase certain events from her memory. I do not know what those events were, but I was able to submerge them in her subconscious. Now, this brave woman wants to find out about those events which her father so desperately wished to hide. Thus, you see before you a woman who is under my spell and who dares to delve deep in the dark passages of her subconscious.
I have got to stop this before Viki reveals any of those secrets.
Well, what are you going to do? You can't just go up there and interrupt them.
I know.
Look, I'm sure she won't remember every detail about what happened to her then, just enough to give us the clues that we need.
Gabrielle, even one clue could be disastrous if someone picked up on it.
Listen to me, Victoria. Let my voice guide you into your subconscious, into those memories that you will need all your courage to face.
Courage. Yes.
Listen to me very carefully. In Lethe lies your past. What is it? What do you remember?
I'm so young. I'm so troubled. It's a terrible time in my life. It's a time of incredible pain, but a time of incredible joy and love.
Where are you now, Victoria?
I'm on a mountain near my father's cabin. No, it can't be. I can't. Why is this memory so painful? No.
You must fight that pain. You must draw on every ounce of your courage and trust your strength.
I can't.
Yes, you can. You must. Listen to my voice. Let it soothe and calm you. Let it ease the pain.
Yes.
Now go back to the mountain. See it in your mind. The trees, the grass, the hillside. Tell us what you see.
Wait a minute. Sit down, slow down, and tell me what this is all about.
You heard me. I don't think Viki is my mother.
That's impossible. Your father finally admitted it, and Viki announced it at the wedding reception. Why are you doubting it all of a sudden?
Because I found this tucked away in his things.
What is it?
Before I show you this to you, Wade, you have to promise me that you'll keep this to yourself.
Whatever this is, it's going to stay within these walls. Isn't this your dad?
Yeah. But is that woman my real mother?
I see where you're going with this. Christine, this is probably him visiting a friend in the hospital who had a baby.
No, read the inscription on the back.
Wilmington General Hospital, June 1963. Emily, Leo, and Christine on the happiest day of our lives.
That's me, Wade. And that woman is my real mother.
You better go have a talk with your father and get some straight answers about this.
Oh, and you think that's really going to help? What's he been doing but lying to me over and over again?
Okay, all right. You've got a point. Well, what else are you supposed to do then?
I don't know. That's why I came to see you. I was hoping you'd help me figure
never
this
showed
out.
you a photo of your mother before.
No. But you know, the woman he described to me, she looked just like that. What do you think I should do?
Well, the inscription says it was taken at Wilmington General Hospital. I think next the best thing you should do is to go down there and check it out.
To find out if I was really born there?
Sure, hospitals keep records, and if your birth is on file there, that's all the proof you need.
Proof that my dad was lying to me again.
That's what you're trying to find out, isn't it?
I just can't believe this is happening to me. You know, first he tells me that my mother died when I was a baby. Then he tells me, no, that's a lie. Vicky's my mother. If that turns out to be a lie, I don't know what I'm going to do because I accepted her.
Well, if
I love her.
she's not your mother, Christine, you better find out quickly because this thing could go in a whole different direction.
You're right. I I can't bury my head in the sand. I have got to clear this up once for all.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Wellington.
Now?
Well, what's the use of putting it off? Besides, it's only a 45-minute drive.
Okay, let me take you. You're too upset to drive.
No, I can't let you do that.
Why not?
Because you've got that Christmas party to go to.
This is a little more important than a Christmas party. Besides, I'd probably just stand around and worry about you. I might as well go along.
Thank you. I could use the company. I could use the support.
Okay, well, let me just call Marilyn at the studio and tell her I can't make it.
Wade, she's...
Don't worry about it. Something came up, that's all.
Okay.
I'm on the side of a mountain. I'm with my father. We're having a terrible fight. He's shouting at me, and I'm crying. I hate him for all the horrible things he's saying to me.
What things?
I can't remember. The words are too painful. But I'm running away from him. I'm running away from the cabin.
Where are you going?
Toward the mountain.
I can't let this go on.
No, any interference from us would just raise suspicion.
But if Viki reveals the location of Eterna, we're going to lose our chance to get to the gold before anyone else.
Why are you running towards the mountain?
Because that's where it is.
Where what is?
The place that my father wants to keep me from going to, but I keep going. And he's shouting after me to come back. But I can't stop. I must get there.
Why? Why is this place so important to you?
I can't remember. It's too painful.
Fight the pain. Picture that place in your mind.
Oh, yes. Yes, I see it. I see it now.
Listen to me very carefully, Victoria. When I count to 3, you will regain your conscious state. 1, 2, 3.
Viki, come on.
What's going on? Why is everyone running out?
The fire alarm went off.
Honey, I remember things. Why was I running from my father? Why was I running?
We'll talk about it later. We have to get out of here.
Where's my father?
Forget Lysander.
No.
Long gone.
No, I need him. He's got to put me back under. I have to get the rest of the pieces.
If we don't get out of here, we won't be around to put the pieces back in.
You'll be happy to know we didn't find anything. Checked out the entire building.
You mean there wasn't a fire?
Looks like a false alarm. I suggest you have that system checked out.
Can I help you? Yeah, we were here earlier, but in the mad rush to get out, we forgot the lady's purse.
It won't take long to find it.
Sure.
Well, Lysander wasn't in his dressing room back there, and he certainly doesn't look like he came through this way. Let's face it, he's vanished, along with our hopes to find the entrance to Eterna.
Well, at least nobody else discovered anything thanks to that fire alarm going off.
Yes, it was fortunate that the system malfunctioned.
You pulled that alarm?
Well, I had to do something to stop Viki. Don't be angry with me. I saw the alarm. It seemed the best thing to do.
No, I'm not angry. How can I be angry with such a quick-thinking, intelligent partner? That was a brilliant move, Gabrielle. Absolutely brilliant.
Unfortunately, we're no closer to our goal than when we first walked in here tonight.
I just can't get over how Lysander Clare always seems to drop off the face of the earth. I mean, at least he didn't go up in smoke this time. Thank God, neither did we. Okay?
Honey, I was so close to having all the answers. I was so close to uncovering all those memories that have been buried so deep inside me all these years.
I know. But I gotta tell you, I wasn't all that thrilled with the way he was taking advantage of the situation. I mean, you were up on that stage burying your soul, and he was making a big show out of it.
It was my only hope of finding out what happened to me 25 years ago. It was my only hope of finding out why I'm having these horrible dreams. It's what we came to New York for.
Yes, I know that. But I don't think there's that much we can do here anymore. I mean, Lysander cleared out when that false alarm went off. We looked all around the club for him. He was nowhere to be found, so we might just as well go back home.
No, there's plenty more we can do in New York.
Like what?
Well, like coming here to the White Lion Tavern, for instance.
The White Lion Tavern? Oh, wait a minute. Is this the place you were telling me that you came a month ago looking for your daughter?
Yes. I was hoping to jog my memory by visiting a place that Nicky had worked in.
But it didn't jog your memory, did it?
No, I mean, it didn't work, not then.
What makes you think this time will be any different?
Because, honey, Lysander brought me right to the brink of the truth. And I remembered everything that I said up on the stage. I remembered about fighting with my father, running away from him. I remembered him running after me and shouting at me to come back. And I remember heading toward a place on the mountain.
What sort of place?
I don't know. It's the one piece of the puzzle that still eludes me. It's right under the surface of my memory. I'm positive that once I can focus on that, I will finally learn the truth about my past. Where was I headed? Why was I having this terrible fight with my father? Was it about this place he didn't want me to go to? I mean, why didn't he want me to go there? Why was he yelling at me, come back? Why?
Honey, I don't know, and I doubt very much that we're going to be able to figure it out sitting in some bar in New York City.
You're right. You're absolutely right. Why didn't I think of that? I'm not going to get any answers here. Let's go to the cabin.
The cabin?
Yes, the cabin.
Why?
Because that's where I had the argument with my father, and then I was headed toward the mountain, right?
So?
Well, this place in the mountain that I was headed to is obviously the key to this whole mystery. So we go to the cabin. I will recreate everything that I've remembered so far, and then maybe the rest will come to me. Maybe.
Honey, it's late. And we can do it tomorrow.
No, I cannot do this tomorrow. I have to do it tonight.
Here's that file you asked for, Miss Cromwell. I'm sorry it took so long.
It's not a problem. Thanks a lot.
I can't open this. Wait. Will you read it?
Christine Cromwell. Father Leo Cromwell. Mother Emily Cromwell.
Like it says on the back of the photo.
Birth date June 4, 1963.
My dad always said that was my birthday. It was only when he claimed that Viki was my mother that he admitted that I was born on Christmas Day.
Place of birth? Wilmington General Hospital. You want to hear any more?
Why bother? It's obvious, isn't it? Viki can't possibly be my mother. I was born here June 4th, 1963, and Emily Cromwell was my mother, and she always has been, and it was always the truth. Can you believe that? My father lied to me about the truth.
Listen, I think before you jump to any conclusions, we should find out who the doctor was that supposedly delivered you.
What do you mean, supposedly?
Well, from what I've heard about Victor Lord, he was a smart operator who knew how to cover his tracks. If he wanted to hide the facts about you and Viki, I wouldn't have put it past him to have this hidden here so that whoever found it in years to come...
You mean you think these are forged?
Well, they're meaningless unless we can find something else that's concrete to back it up.
Like the doctor who delivered me.
Right. Wait, here we go. Physician in attendance, D.L. Carey, M.D.
Yeah, but how are we going to find him now? That was 25 years ago. You think he's even still around?
You never know. Let's just ask.
Okay.
Excuse me. We were hoping there still might be some records on a Dr. D.L. Carey. We'd like to get in touch with him.
Well, he's still on staff here at the hospital, and in fact, I think he's on tonight.
Could you page him, please? It's very important that we speak with him.
Of course.
Thank you.
Never hurts to ask.
Yeah? I'm just not so sure I
I'm
want
going to
to
have
hear
to
the
close
answers.
down for the night. My magician seems to have disappeared. As well as my audience. Thanks for coming anyway.
Oh, that's it, Michael. Let's go. Come on. Michael, what is it? What's wrong?
I'm just thinking about Viki.
She may not remember anything that happened tonight.
But Lysander didn't take the time to erase her memory again before he brought her out of the trance. He just snapped her out of it and then he took off. Now she's got pieces of the puzzle and she's going to put them together herself.
You're right, and we have no way of knowing what she's going to come up with.
But we do.
How?
You're close to Tina now. You can be my eyes and ears for the Buchanan family.
We're not best buddies yet. I'm going to have to take that very carefully.
Do whatever you have to do, but keep me abreast of Vicky's movements. If she stumbles on that tunnel, I want to be right behind her.
What are you going to do in the meanwhile?
Don't worry, I haven't run out of options yet. In fact, I fully intend to pursue one before this evening is over.
Am I to understand you have some doubts about your record of birth?
Yes, that's why I wanted to talk to you.
Well, I can assure you this hospital keeps excellent records, and very accurate ones, I might add.
I'm sure they do, Dr. Carey. We were just hoping that you could confirm them.
It's very important to me that I know if you delivered me or not.
If I'm the recorded physician in attendance, then I delivered you. I can't tell you any more than that without looking at the file myself.
Okay. Maybe this photo will help you remember.
Well, it looks like it was taken here at the hospital.
Do you recognize anybody in that picture?
Come to think of it, I do. I was just starting my residency. This was one of my first deliveries. It was such a tragic case, too. As I recall, the young mother died a few months after giving birth.
Will you please look at the photo again? I need you to be absolutely certain about this.
I'm positive. I remember this case. I remember the couple's name, too. Leo and Emily Cromwell. It's remarkable how much you resemble your mother. Her death was such a tragedy. I'm glad to see her daughter turned out to be such a fine young woman.
Thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to know about your mother? Miss Cromwell?
Thanks a lot, Doctor. You've been a great help.
Anytime. Goodbye.
Are you okay?
He lied to me. Why would he lie to me? Why would he tell me that I'm Vicky's daughter when I'm Emily Cromwell's daughter, and I have been all along? Not Vicky Buchanan's.
Honey, come on, be sensible. We can't just pick up and drive out to the cabin tonight.
Why not?
It's pitch black out there. Now, can't we do it tomorrow?
No, we can't do this tomorrow. By tomorrow, I may very well have forgotten everything Lysander pulled up out of my subconscious.
Look, I tell you what, I'm going to make you a deal. What are you staring at?
Photograph on the calendar.
It's digging the Holland Tunnel. What about it?
That's it. The tunnel. That's it. I remember.
Going somewhere?
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I had a feeling that you would be back. What self-respecting magician would slip away and leave the tools of his trade behind?
Oh, believe me, as of this moment, Lysander Clare, magician extraordinaire, is retired. I will hang up my cloak and put my rabbit out to pasture.
No, you are not retiring. I have another job for you to perform, and don't give a thought to refusing me because I won't take no for an answer.
Oh, dear.
All my life, I accepted the fact that my mother was dead, and I'd never know anything about her but what my father told me, and I never wished for anything more than that. You know, so why did he lie to me and tell me that Vicky's my mother? Why did he want to take away my own mother and replace her with Vicky? Why did he lie to Vicky and tell her that I was her real daughter?
Maybe he didn't lie to Vicky, or you. This all might still be true.
Wait, what are you talking about? You heard what the doctor said. You read the records.
Yes, I did. But like I told you, Victor Lord was a very thorough man. He may have convinced Dr. Carey to stick to this story. The same way he talked Larry Wolek into never telling the truth to Vicky about her past.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that Victor Lord had that much power over people.
Well, he owned half of Landview. That gave him the power.
Well, we're in Wilmington now, and from what I've seen and from what I've heard, my father came into this town for the sole purpose of lying to me and to manipulate me, and I'm going to find out why.
Where are you going now?
We're going to get some answers from the only person who has them all.
I remember. It wasn't a dream at all. It really happened. I was running across an open field, away from my father. I was running toward a place hidden deep in the mountain.
Where in the mountain?
I don't know. But it was near the cabin, I remember that.
What sort of place was it?
It was a tunnel. It was a long, dark tunnel.
You're sure it was a tunnel?
Yes, I'm absolutely sure it was a tunnel. I was running toward a tunnel. And when I got there, I started to enter it. And then my father was screaming at me, "Come back, Victoria!" But I couldn't stop. No matter what, I knew I had to get to the other end of the tunnel.
Where, in the tunnel?
Yes. The young man, what happened to him? Oh, my God, where is he? Why was I trying so hard to reach him?
I think we'd better go home.
Clint, it really happened. It wasn't a dream. It really happened. The tunnel is really there. It really exists. It's somewhere in Lantana Mountain. It's near the cabin. And the explosions, they really happened. It all happened, all of it. Oh, my God, darling. All the pieces, they're finally starting to fall into place.